Uh, I guess you could say that. I thought we could have played a lot better. To be honest, kind of played a little lethargical, and we allowed them to keep the game kind of close. That's kind of dangerous against certain teams because they're still in striking distance and they can get hot at any moment. We got to do a better job at putting teams away. I think they shouldn't have been in this game, but we allowed them to because we didn't play with great effort.
You guys assisted on over 50% of your field goals. You had 5 of those, a team high. What'd you make of the ball movement and just the ability to create points off cuts tonight?
Yeah, I think we played the game the right way. I think we were in our spots more so than not, but we just didn't have that pop, that energy, that to the game. Like just being more aggressive on defense, more aggressive on offense. But like that statistic you just said is a good example of us playing the right way still, and that leads to success.
Jaylen, early on, you had a couple of nice back-to-the-basket moves. We've talked a lot about Jason's growth in the post, but can you talk about how you see how the post game fits into your offensive game?
Yeah, post game is definitely something that allows me to be my true self. I love playing in the post. I think it's a part of my game that I haven't highlighted as much over the years because analytics have kind of went away from it, but we've re-emphasized it this year, and you'll see me more and more try to take advantage of those matchups.
You guys are undefeated at home. Joe says you don't talk about that at all. But what kind of goes into the mentality of being a team that is that consistent night in and night out, that can find ways to win even on nights like tonight when you said that you didn't have your best stuff?
Yeah, just having respect for our opponents, and then also, coming out and playing with the right mindset from start to finish. I've emphasized, we need to not skip any steps this year. Success is earned every single day, so that means every shoot around, every film session, every time we together, we need to be aware of what's going on and aware of the mission in total. So I think that our mindset has been a lot better in that regard this season than last, just because sometimes the season can get kind of mundane. Guys start to, things kind of go through the motions, things kind of get monotonous. We want to make sure we stay locked in as much as we possibly can. And, I think that home record is an example of us trying to do a better job.
Jaylen, you guys have been playing free safety defense a little this year. Drew Holiday did it earlier in the year. Kristaps Porzingis was sort of playing the corner, helping over at the rim. For the rest of you guys on the perimeter, while KP or Drew were doing that, how important is staying flexible? Joe Mazzulla's talked a lot about open-mindedness defensively and how you guys are trying a bunch of different things. What have those conversations been like, just about you guys staying flexible and being willing to do a bunch of things on defense?
Yeah, versatility is going to be key for us. We got a lot of guys who can guard a lot of different positions and have guarding the ball well. I feel like I'm playing, some of the best defense of my career. I made a commitment before the season I wanted to be first team, and I feel like I've been living up to that. So I think just continuing to be, the best versions of ourselves on that side of the ball, I think is going to be key for us going down in the future.
Jaylen, you mentioned not skipping any steps. What is your mentality to start games? You've had phenomenal first quarters this season, and it's really carried over into the entire first half.
Yeah, just trying to get your team going, get into the rhythm of the game is important. Just being aggressive, just throwing the first punch. That's just who I am. I ain't sitting around waiting for, X, Y, and Z. You want to be the first one to be, assertive. So that's just always been my mentality and everything. But for us, I think it kind of sets a tone for us, gets us going, gets us settled in when I'm aggressive early.
Thank you, Jaylen.
Thank you.